The health of children in low-income communities, especially communities of color in New York City and nationwide, is suffering. The Columbia Center for Children's Environmental Health is at the forefront of research, dedicated to understanding just how our most vulnerable children are impacted by environmental exposures. The need for information and preventative action is more urgent than ever. In inner-city communities, as many as 25% of children suffer from asthma, 25% are obese, and almost 20% have a developmental disorder that can affect their ability to learn. Since 1998, the center has been engaged in a comprehensive study of mothers and children in New York City, following them from pregnancy through the children's adolescent years. During pregnancy and childhood, the team of investigators repeatedly gathered data from air monitoring, biomarkers of exposure in blood and urine samples, and information on the children's health and development. Findings have significant implications for environmental policy to protect children. From the fetal period on, children are exposed to a myriad of toxic chemicals that include air pollutants from traffic and residential boilers, pesticides, endocrine-disrupting chemicals like phthalates and BPA, and environmental tobacco smoke. The center has demonstrated that these exposures during pregnancy and in early childhood are associated with increased risk of asthma and allergy, reduced IQ, behavioral problems such as ADHD, anatomical brain changes, and obesity. The researchers are shedding light on the mechanisms by which these pollutants are causing harm. To translate its scientific findings to action, center investigators have worked closely with We Act for Environmental Justice and other community organizations to inform families and policymakers of environmental risks and steps that they can take to reduce them. The center's findings have effectively supported clean air policies and prompted a new pesticide reduction law in New York City. They also clearly demonstrated the benefit of regulation. Following EPA's phase-out of the residential pesticide chlorpyrifos in 2001, the levels of the neurotoxic chemical in newborns were sharply reduced. There is still much to be learned and much to do, but the center's work has already benefited the health and well-being of our most vulnerable children. The center is funded by the National Institute of Environmental Health Sciences, the Environmental Protection Agency, and private funders. For more, see www.ccceh.org.